So this is the best I can do for lighting right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Test.
Shut up and sit down.
What it do, baby boo? Oh, I remember my old intro. Yeah. Let's roll with it. All right. So what's up? Hopefully this works. It's so windy today. Like I'm in California, but super windy. You can hear it right now. So hopefully that picks up. But anyway, I'm here to talk about hustle culture and why hustle culture is absolute hot garbage. It's absolute trash. Not everything is absolute like gravity. But hustle culture, yeah, it's absolute trash. And it's most absolute. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, hustle culture, that line of thinking, it ruined my life. It ruined all my 20s before it even went mainstream. I'm like about to turn 30, by the way, on September. But all of my 20s were ruined because hustle culture, that type of thinking. Before it even went mainstream, I thought like that, like, gotta grind, or I'm gonna stay up all night today. I'm not gonna sleep because I'm gonna do this work right now, and I can sleep later. And yeah, that just destroyed me. But that's enough about me. This isn't scripted either that much. So I'm gonna try to outline what this is about. So here's the outline, short, aka short answer. You need a main motivator, like a strong reason why. It's mostly like a pain point, basically. Like, I was homeless and I don't want to be homeless again. I don't want to go back to that nightmare. You need to know yourself and what you want. That was my biggest struggle all of my 20s, dude. Like, not knowing what you want is, if you resonate with that as well, then yeah, you're my tribe. Like, we can help each other, because that was the main thing, not knowing what you even want. Like, I always ignored when people said write your goals, but then you kind of have to, even if it seems hard. All right, reason number 1, and this is pretty much what inspired this video, is that you need a strong reason why. And it's a certain type of reason why. It's not just any reason. It's more so, it's a main motivator, like I call it. And it's mostly, especially for us guys, it's gonna be a pain point. Like, to give an example, I used to be homeless and it was an extreme nightmare and I don't want to go back to that again. And oh my God, helicopters, come on. I'm gonna try to talk fast though. Like, for me, it was, right now, it's just having the thought of having to work a regular job for someone else forever. And just a quick note before important to note before I keep talking about myself is your reason why it's personal to you. You gotta kind of like dig in and figure out who you are and what your life has been. There's no like cookie cutter thing. You have to figure out what your reason based on your specifics, like experiences in life and etc. and struggles. Like, for me, my career life has been like abysmal. With that being said, my reason why would be, like, I want to get into entrepreneurship. Ultimately, I want to work for myself, but I never took any action on it. And I always thought I had the time, which we'll get into that. And so up until now, finally, is when I have a real reason. Like, I'm about to be 30. Like, my time is running out. So if I want to get the ball rolling on this whole entrepreneurship thing, it has to be now. And currently at my job, like, yeah, I work part-time. It's not so far, but it's not fulfilling at all. It's Amazon. They hire like 10 million employees. And I feel like a ghost there. Just, I don't talk to anyone because I was out for COVID after I worked the first week or so. And so everyone got to know each other while I'm just there. Like, it's like I came here as a foreigner, if you will. And I don't start conversations. I'm shy, so it was that's the point is I just feel like a ghost there. And not to be cheesy or whatever, but like 9 to 5 is just regular jobs, working for a corporation or for someone else. It just drains my energy like no other. Like, wow, dude, wow. That's harsh. I cannot live like that the rest of my life. And I realize that. And now that I feel like I'm out of time, that's like a big enough reason to just go for it. And yeah, that's my reason. Entrepreneurship is my thing. And my big reason is I'm turning 30 this year, dude. It's now or never. I cannot, and I will not work for someone else for the rest of my life. Yeah, I will not. I cannot. But yeah, a strong reason why a main motivator. Why am I not calling it a main motivator? That's what I'm calling it. A main motivator or a pain point, however you want to look at it. Main motivator. That's why the first thing you need, and why hustle culture sucks, and why just to do something is terrible advice. It comes from a good place, but it's terrible advice. And I said, let there be light. Hopefully you can see me. And so reason number 2 why hustle culture just sucks and is garbage, it's trash. Arguably this could be number 1, but there's no specific order to this. And that is, you need to know yourself and what you want. Oh shoot, is that a snake? Oh crap. Coyotes come out too around this there. If I get eaten, yeah, that's it. No channel. But you have to know what do you want? What's your goals? What do you want out of life? Who do you want to become? All of that. You have to get to know yourself before, that's just it. That's the big, huge thing. I didn't have to have a mentor of wisdom in my 20s. All I needed, I just realized the one advice that I needed, that anyone needs in their 20s, is to get to know yourself and get to know what you want, what you don't like. Don't let anyone ever sell you a dream. You have to know what you want. I know I don't want Lambos. I want a cabin in the woods at some point. I love nature. So that's just it. Get to know yourself and what you like. Don't ever let someone sell you a dream. Like, with this course that you buy, my course that it costs $997, you can become rich. Shut up. It's, oh my gosh, that's so cringe. That kind of stuff. Yeah, you just get to know yourself, and that's why I didn't ever build a skill, because I just didn't know what the heck I even wanted to do or who I was. Up until now, I'm realizing, hey, maybe copywriting, maybe SEO, those things I can maybe do and that I'm interested in, like writing ultimately. And so you have to know yourself and what you like. And so some guy just screaming, just do it, do something, man. Like, hustle 14 hours a day, man. Go sell shit on eBay. Like, yeah, that's how you start, especially if you grew up normally, like not like me. I already know what hard work is. I milked cows like at 6 years old every day at 4 a.m. in El Salvador. That's where I grew up for a few years. But yeah, if you don't know what hard work is, then yeah, that's how you start. That's good, but it's not like, oh, hustle grind. That's garbage, trash. It is cold as duck here today in California. But third point, why hustle culture is absolute garbage, or absolute trash, I keep forgetting the title, is that you need sense of urgency, and hustle culture will not help you internalize a sense of urgency. I can attest to this. I'm a prime example of this. All of my 20s, my entire 20s, were just completely wasted because I thought I had forever, and I was under the notion that I was supposed to grind even before hustle culture became like mainstream. Society was indirectly gaslighting me that if I wanted to have high ambitions, I had to grind. And so undoubtedly, most definitely, the hustle culture will not help you internalize a sense of urgency. Why? Because hustle culture is just jumbled. It emphasizes just having a busy lifestyle for the sake of having a busy lifestyle. How stupid is that? But this is so cold. But the fact is that life is too short to be wasting it on doing random crap. Life is too short to have deep regrets because you didn't do what you really wanted to do. You didn't prioritize what was important to you. Remember that second point? Knowing thyself. And so the real key is to come to terms with the fact that you're gonna die at some point. And that 90% of the crap you're doing right now, it won't matter when it's all said and done. And from there, you must ponder, if I had X amount of time, what would I want to do the most with that super limited time? Because remember, we do have limited time. As an exercise setting or as a goal with a deadline, set deadlines, it's important. Just ponder, what would I want to do the most with X if I only have X amount of time? And what things, if done, would make me feel like I've done everything I was supposed to do in life, and that made it feel like I just lived life to the fullest, but really instill a sense of urgency. I'll go first. So I want to get 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I have till February 22nd of next year to do it. Why? You may ask yourself, like, so just setting a arbitrary due date is supposed to do something? No, and trust, I tried that. That's not the point. We'll build into it. So why? Because I'm turning 30. My time is running out. It's on. It's kind of like in my law of attraction video, where although my views have changed supremely on law of attraction, another video for another day. But that I was talking about my story on when I was 19. When I was in 2019, I mean, that I just had no choice but to pull through at that job that I had no experience. So there was a strong reason why that I needed the job, because I had no choice. So that's what we're trying to get, a strong reason why. And for me, is that my time is running out. So I'm about to turn 30, so the least I can do is become successful to some degree at something I really want to do, which in this case, it's YouTube, even though it's an absolute headache most of the time. Ultimately, I still really want to do this. If I can't achieve this goal, this is a hypothetical, but if I'm cementing it into my head, and to me, it's a likely scenario. If I can't achieve this goal, then the odds of success in doing this thing will become infinitely harder. And the odds may be really extremely slim. And I may have to go back to working a 9 to 5 forever. And I will not do that. Vietnam flashbacks, man. I will not. I just have to succeed at this YouTube thing. And the gateway to that, the thing that'll get things started, is me succeeding at this goal. I have a year to do it, to get those 1,000 subs. And it's not just about the subs. It's like, first of all, I want to spread my message. And secondly, it's like I learned from Marco Pierre White that it's not about what you're getting. It's about the journey and the character you're building, and building character. So the 1,000 subs, that's arbitrary. What I want is to build that discipline for entrepreneurship. It's now or never. And there you go. That sense of urgency. And so that's it. That's the video. It took me 2 days to even record it, but whatever. Those are the 3 main points from my perspective of why hustle culture is absolute trash. It sucks. Like a prostitute. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully my acting skills get better. Like, that's the problem. It's actually editing, but that's it. Thank you, and for watching. Much love. Thank you kindly again. See you on the next one. Test 1 2 3. I know this audio is gonna record like a dumbass bitch. Oh wait, test 1 2 3 right here.